Hello everybody, I hope you are having an awesome day. Pageant wave. Hello pageant wave. When you see that pageant wave, you know. Okay, fill in the blanks. It's DIY time. I've been gone for a minute or two, but I am back sitting in my bedroom. And I'm going to do this project in my bedroom because I've got a lot of good natural light in here. And I am not receiving any light in my dining room, which is where I usually do most of my projects. It has shifted to the area that is in my bedroom, so I'm just going to do this in here instead. And I hate to do projects in my bedroom because my bedroom is always messy. All right, so I want to show you what I'm going to get started on. This is a hanging basket that I got from Roses. If you've ever been to that store, it's a discount store similar to Dollar General and Family Dollar, except that it has more stuff. So it's called Roses, and I got this hanging basket for $1.50. Okay, it's a white hanging basket, and what I like about this basket is you can actually take this you can actually take the section off of here that you use to hang the basket up with. You can take the hanging chain right off, which is great because I'm not going to use this for this project. So I'm going to remove that. I don't need it. And all I have is just this wired basket, and I'm going to make a decorative covering over my ceiling fan. I have a white ceiling fan in here and it's pretty drab, and so I want to make this really cool decorative covering for my that will go over my ceiling fan, the little dome part of my ceiling fan. So this is white. They also have white and black. My ceiling fan is white, so I'm going to be using this. So whatever color your ceiling fan is, you could probably spray paint it. So I have this hanging wired basket. I also am going to be using this, it's 100 feet of decorative pearls, and I got this from dollarone.com. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff from them, and when I saw the decorative pearls, they were only, I think, either $2 or $3. I figured I'd go ahead and throw that in there because I knew I had a craft project coming up, a DIY project coming up. So I went ahead and bought these, but this is 100 feet of white strand pearls. And I got this again for either $2 or $3 off of dollarone.com, and that's a great website. I have ordered so much stuff from them, and no, they are not paying me. So I do not have a sponsor. I'm just telling you that I like their stuff. They got good stuff on there, and it's pretty reasonable. Okay, and then I also got this these flower pot hooks, and I'm going to be using this to actually mount this onto my ceiling fan, and you can get this from Walmart for 97 cents. And I am going to paint these hooks, but I just wanted to show you these hooks before I actually painted them so you could see what to go out and buy. And then you're going to need some scissors, and you can also get this at Dollar Tree, at Family Dollar. Oh my God. You can also get this at Walmart while you're making a run to get the flower pot hooks. And this is just some clear cord, just some transparent thread. It's thicker than thread, but you can get this in the craft section of Walmart, and it is 360 feet of transparent thread. All right, so I think that's really all you're going to need, but do not follow me on my DIY videos. Don't try to do it at the same time that I'm doing it, because a lot of times I deviate from what I'm doing, and it's best to just wait until the end of the video, because I might make some improvements that I don't talk about in the very beginning of the video, or there might be an additional supply that I put into it at the last minute, and so I wouldn't want y'all to start the project and then get upset because you're missing something and you got to make another run. So with my DIYs, it's best to just watch it until the very end and then get all your supplies and go ahead and do the project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking these pearls, and I'm going to start stringing these pearls in between these little sections here, these little cutout sections in the hanging basket, and I'm going to be stringing a bunch of pearls between here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a few rows of this first, and then I'll come back and save the last 3 rows to show you guys the technique. I'd rather just go ahead and do it, figure it out, make sure it's correct, and then come back and show you complete the project, showing you the last 3 sections that I do. Okay, because all you're going to really need is just to see the technique once or twice. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me start stringing some of these pearls in here, make sure I got the technique right, and then I will come back and show you. And it shouldn't take that long. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys. Hello guys, so I am back downstairs because I now have some sunlight, and it's the next day because I really took my time with this. So as you can see now, what I've done is I actually went all the way around the basket and I started attaching the beading to the hanging basket, and it's looking pretty good. I did leave this section open so I can show you guys how I do it. So there's only 2 sections open in this basket that I need to fill with beads, and then this project will pretty much be completed. So it's not a hard project, it is just time intensive. So if you want to do a DIY project and you have some time on your hands, this is a great project to do. Very relaxing, but it is time consuming. So I'm going to show you the size beads that I used. There you can measure. This is, first of all, let me say that this is a 10, I believe this is a 10-inch basket, and I pretty much used just about all of the beading that came with this, all these craft beads that I got for about $2 from dollarone.com. This is the size of the beading that I'm using. It's 7.5 inches, around 7.5 inches, or 22 to 23 beads. Okay, so I've already pre-cut the last of the ones that I'm going to use, and then I've been attaching them with this clear mono cord that I showed you earlier. So real simple. I just take a nice generous piece, just enough for me to take it and loop it and make a little knot, the beginnings of a knot. And then I take one of these beads and I put it inside the little knot there and just tighten it up. It's kind of tricky because this is stiff, but you can see that. So I just kind of tighten the knot in the center around the top of the bead. That's my son trying to tippy-toe around here so he doesn't disturb my YouTube video. You never get rid of your kids, even when you're in your 50s. You don't get rid of them; they still hang around. So then I'm taking this bead, and I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the basket right in this open section here. And I just take it, the 2 ends, and knot it around the basket. And there's no particular method that I do this in. I just knot it and attach it to the basket. But of course you want to make sure you have enough string on both sides. So that's why you tie the knot around the strand of beads in the center. And I make about 4 or 5 knots, but make as many as you feel you need to just to secure it. And then once I've done that, I just go ahead and cut off the excess and throw it away. And then I turn the basket upside down to the area right here where I'm going to continue to attach the beading right there. Okay, and I pretty much do the same thing. I go ahead and get a piece of thread, cut off a generous piece, tie a knot in the center, or close to a knot. I don't knot it, but I just get it where I kind of sort of have it getting ready to be a knot, and then I just push the top of the beading through and just make sure this is at the top. Okay, and there we have it. And I hope you can see that because this thread is transparent. And so I just knot it and attach it to the underside of the other side of the basket. And that's pretty much it. And then I make about, like I said, 3 or 4 knots, sometimes 5 or 6 depending. And I just keep doing that same exact technique. And I am putting about 7 strands per section. Okay, so 7 strands of beads per section. Because I think that makes it look kind of full. And so I'm knotting this a few times. And then once I knot it, I cut off the excess string. And there we go, it's attached, okay? So you can see that this bead is now attached. And I have this section to do and this section to do. So I'm just going to keep repeating that same process until I get all of these beads strung on here. And hopefully my camera will keep going, and I'll just keep doing this process and then just speed it up. But that's basically all you have to do, and until you get this whole thing completely done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and just speed up the camera just a little bit, just for this one section right here. Alright guys, so I did this. I only have one section left. I put in about 6 beads in this. I'll probably go ahead and put one more because I'm doing 7 per empty section. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, and then come back and we're going to hang this up. So but most of it is done. It looks amazing. And again, I used the majority of the beads. I also strung beads onto these little metal sections right here, and it's pretty much the same process. The only thing that you do is when you attach the beads here, you want to attach them with about 5 or 6 pieces of clear transparent string just to hold them, just to make sure that they stay very closely onto the little wire brackets right here. So you want to just kind of take just kind of like knot in several different places right here to hold them down to these metal sections here. Okay, that way the chandelier or the covering looks very full, and that's what you want to do. You want to try to make it look as full as possible. So again, I'm going to finish this off, and then we'll be ready to hang this puppy up. So far this is what it looks like, and it's very pretty, and it'll just be something really nice to embellish over a ceiling fan or some other type of fixture that you want to kind of glam up. So I'm going to finish that up, finish this section right here, and then we will continue the video with me actually hanging this up. Okay, so this is it, guys. I am completely done, and I love it. I think it came out amazing, and it really ups the level of my ceiling fan, and it was so cheap. I mean, this whole project was literally under $6, probably under $7, but I think it came out awesome, and I love it. It's so delicate, it's so dainty, and it's also very simplistic. Again, I don't think you needed to do too much to this. It's just to enhance an existing ceiling fan. If it's looking pretty drab in your bedroom, you could do this with black beads, you could do this with gold, silver, whatever your finish is for your ceiling fan. And I just think this came out awesome. Really, really great. It was a little time intensive, but it was absolutely worth it. I'm probably going to need a new pole for my fan because I need something a little bit more dressy now that I've actually created this cover for my ceiling fan. So I think this is just a great way to again enhance some lighting in your bedroom without spending a lot of money or switching out your ceiling fan or anything like that. And again, it was super cheap, like about $7 to do this. So $6 to $7, under $7 to do this project. And I think it came out awesome, and I just love the way it looks. So yes, I'm very, very happy. I got a little bit of an upgrade on my ceiling fan. So I hope you enjoyed this project. And as always, guys, don't forget to rate and subscribe. And yeah, so have an awesome day. All right, bye-bye.